What's up, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to budget money so you could buy blank t-shirts. Now, a question that I got the other day was, hey man, I don't have enough money to buy blank t-shirts. I have all my equipment, I got a heat press, I got a vinyl cutter, and I got a roll of vinyl, but I don't have no more money to buy blank t-shirts. Now, this person asked, should I hit up my mom and ask her to borrow, a few $100s so I could go buy blank t-shirts? I don't have a reseller permit, I don't have a wholesale license, so I'm gonna have to buy the t-shirts retail. But if I wanted to buy 3 dozen t-shirts, where's the best place to go? What's the best way to fund buying those t-shirts? So my answer to this person was, you do not need to borrow any money from anybody. Don't max out your credit card. Don't go out and buy 3 dozen t-shirts when you're just getting started. So an easy way to do this is just go into your local swap meet, to your t-shirt warehouse. You could even go to places like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's. They sell blank t-shirts there, and you could buy a few shirts and just get started with a very low minimum when it comes to making shirts. So a lot of people think that just because they're about to launch, they need to have an overabundance of blank t-shirts because sales are just going to be booming. That's good to think about, but at the same exact time, you don't need to have that many t-shirts on hand. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, what if I get 4 orders in and I only have 2 or 3 shirts on hand? All you have to do is go to the store, buy some shirts, and press them up the following day. It's not a big deal when it comes to that kind of stuff. Your customer doesn't need to know what your inventory is, right? Your customer doesn't need to know that you're pressing the shirts out of your house. Your customer doesn't need to know how many shirts you have on stock. All they care about is when their shirt's gonna get delivered to them. So what I'm gonna do is take the camera down and get on a whiteboard and actually draw out exactly what I'm talking about. But just as a quick explanation, what I'm talking about is going to the swap meet or going to Michael's or whatever, and Michael's and Hobby Lobby and Joann's and these places sell Gildan t-shirts for $3, a little under $3, and you'll pay tax, but still at $3 for a Gildan t-shirt, it's not too bad. Or you could get them on sale and they might be a little bit cheaper, or you could use their coupon codes or their little coupons that they send in the mail, or just go online and print one out and buy some shirts that way. If you have a local swap meet, for me, indoor swap meets around here sell blank t-shirts all day, and all style 1301 t-shirts usually go for like 3 for $10. Sometimes you could get Pro Club Comfort for 3 for $10. It all depends. But this is a good way to get started. If you don't have a wholesale license, reseller permit, you could buy t-shirts like this and get going for under $20. So let's take the camera, go down, and I'll tell you guys exactly what I'm talking about. All right, hopefully you guys could see this. I'm operating off a GoPro hanging off of the tools on my wall. Sorry about the glare from this light right here, but if I turned it off, we wouldn't have any light. So what I wanted to show you on this whiteboard was, like I said earlier, a lot of people hit me up and they say, hey man, I don't have enough money to stock inventory. How do I stock my inventory? Should I get investors? Should I have my uncle or my mom front me some money to buy t-shirts? You don't need to do any of that. So let's just say you already have your equipment, right? You have your vinyl cutter and you have a heat press, and now you're trying to make some t-shirts and you want to make some money. A lot of people think they have to stock dozens on top of dozens of t-shirts in order to start their business, and you really don't. So the way that I would do it is basically going to the swap meet, going to your local t-shirt warehouse or wherever you could buy blank t-shirts, and they usually have a 3 for $10 deal, right? So let's just say 3 t-shirts for $10. Once you buy these 3 shirts for $10, you come home, you press them up, and you sell them, right? So now you're selling them, those same 3 t-shirts, for $15 each. So this right here is gonna give you $45. You already made $45 off of those t-shirts, and then instead of paying yourself, instead of going to McDonald's with the money, instead of going to buy whatever you want with that $45, take it back to the swap meet and go buy more t-shirts, right? So that same 3 for $10 deal, bring those $40 back over there. Now you're gonna buy 3 shirts for $10, but now you're coming with $40, right? So instead of just buying the 3 t-shirts, now you're gonna have 12 shirts. These same 12 shirts, you're gonna spend the money, the extra $5, sorry about that, because you made $45, that extra $5, put it to the side for more vinyl, right? So this $5 right here is gonna go to another 5-yard roll of vinyl. So that's right there is gonna start adding up. Do not pay yourself, just put that money to the side. These t-shirts right here, oh shit, you have 12 shirts now, same thing, 12 for $15 each. You're gonna be making $180. With this $180, you flipped your regular $10 investment to 180 bucks by just building your inventory slowly. So in order for you to even build the inventory up, all it takes is the $10 investment for 3 shirts. Those same 3 shirts, you're gonna sell them for $15 each. You're gonna make 45 bucks. You're gonna take that same $45, put 5 aside for more vinyl, and then you're gonna go back with $40 and buy t-shirts. You don't need a wholesale license. You don't need your reseller permit to do this. This right here could be done at your local swap meet. It could be done, I think, even at Michael's or Joann's. They usually sell Gildan t-shirts for like $3 each or something like that. So you could still get 3 t-shirts for around 10 bucks. They'll charge you some tax, but like I said, it's $3 a piece at Michael's, or you could even get them on sale sometimes at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, places like that, and you could get going with some Gildan t-shirts. This right here is usually for like the All Style 1301 at the swap meets. Sometimes the Pro Club Comforts are gonna be that price, but this is the general breakdown of building up your inventory. Now that you have that 180 bucks, you could go buy more blank t-shirts. Now you could go and buy more vinyl, but keep that ball rolling. Start small and then keep that motherfucker rolling. So the excuse of I don't have no money, should I get investors, or my mom don't want to give me no money to buy blank t-shirts, I need a dozen shirts to start off with, fuck that. You don't need a dozen shirts. You could start with 3. And this goes for running your own brand, for running a custom t-shirt business, whatever the case is. You could start small and just build. So don't think about investors, don't think about maxing out your credit cards, don't think about none of that. Get going on your own dime, and all it takes is a little bit of saving. If you can't save $10 within the week, something's wrong. You know what I mean? Your allowance, your lunch money, whatever it is. If you're working, you don't have to go out to eat one day. Save that $10, put it towards some t-shirts. That's the easiest way to do this thing, man. So hopefully this right here helps you out. You could go from $10 to $180 just by flipping it and just constantly being responsible and actually using the money for more supplies, more t-shirts and shit like that. You could buy a 5-yard roll of vinyl for like $35 to $40 from Heat Press Nation. You could go to Printer Supply Warehouse, McLogan, wherever you buy your heat transfer vinyl. It's gonna be around $35 to $40 for that 5-yard roll, but you could bang out so many t-shirts with a 5-yard roll. Whether you have a Cricut, a Cameo, doesn't even matter what kind of vinyl cutter you have, you can still get t-shirts done for a very low cost. Now, hope this video helped somebody out. If not, if you want to keep the conversation rolling, make sure you leave it in the comments. I go back and forth with everybody, or I try to go back and forth with everybody. If you got questions, leave it in the comments, or follow me on Instagram, Big Brando TV. You can always DM me on there. I follow everybody back, and you could just leave it in the comments there. Go back and forth with everybody and try to help as many people as possible. All right, catch you guys on next one, man. Yeah.